Most people think SpaceX going public should have sent every space stock soaring. But the exact opposite happened. SpaceX went public. Rocket Lab crashed, AST Space Mobile crashed, Redwire crashed. Even SpaceX itself is now down sharply from its post IPO highs. So, what happened? Did the space boom just end? Or is Wall Street quietly setting up the next great buying opportunity? Hello, I'm Lynn, and this is Lynn's 10-Minute Alpha, your 10-minute edge in finding the biggest opportunities. Let's dive in. A few weeks ago, SpaceX finally did what investors had waited years for. It went public. For over a decade, SpaceX was the most valuable private company in the world. Most retail investors couldn't buy it. Most institutions couldn't buy it. Everyone wanted exposure. Nobody could get it. So investors looked elsewhere. Rocket Lab, AST Space Mobile, Redwire, Intuitive Machines. These became what Wall Street calls proxy stocks. They weren't SpaceX, but they were the closest thing available. And that worked, until now. Here's where the story gets interesting. Most people assumed SpaceX going public would lift the entire sector. That usually happens. When Nvidia rallies, AI stocks rally. When Bitcoin rallies, crypto stocks rally. When Tesla rallies, EV stocks rally. So why didn't it happen this time? Because SpaceX isn't just another space stock. SpaceX is absorbing the oxygen from the room. For years, investors bought proxies because they had no choice. Now they do. And money follows access, not dreams. Think about it. Imagine you've wanted to own SpaceX for 10 years. Would you rather buy Rocket Lab at a $58 billion valuation or SpaceX itself? Would you rather buy ASTS or Starlink? Would you rather buy Redwire or the company launching most of the world's rockets? Suddenly, the competition changed, and Wall Street started asking hard questions. Questions nobody asked before. If SpaceX exists, why should I own the proxy? That single question is causing billions of dollars to move. Now let's look at the survivors. Rocket Lab is probably the strongest. Unlike many space companies, Rocket Lab actually has revenue. It launches rockets, builds satellites, serves defense customers, and Neutron could become the first serious challenger to Falcon 9. If Neutron succeeds, Rocket Lab's story remains intact. That's why I think Rocket Lab is still the highest quality public space company outside SpaceX. AST Space Mobile is different. The upside is enormous. Direct-to-cell satellite service could change telecom forever, but execution risk remains high. This is a high reward, high volatility stock. Then there's Redwire, a classic picks and shovels company. It sells infrastructure to the space industry. Lower profile and lower hype. Potentially more resilient, but also much smaller. Here's what most investors are missing. This isn't the end of the space boom. It's the beginning of the space industry's valuation reset. For years, investors bought stories. Now they can buy the king. And when the king arrives, everyone else must justify their existence. That's exactly what's happening today. The market isn't abandoning space, it's ranking the winners. And whenever Wall Street reprices an entire sector, opportunities appear. Some companies deserve to fall, some deserve to survive, and a few might become dramatically undervalued. That's where I'm focusing. So here's my question for you. Now that SpaceX is public, would you rather own SpaceX itself? Or would you rather own Rocket Lab, ASTS, or Redwire? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you want to stay ahead of where the money's going, like and subscribe. More alpha coming.